Hi there, my name's Andy Hillier and today's guitar lesson is going to be on the awesome new track from Greta Van Fleet called The Falling Sky. It's a great fun song to play. I'm going to teach you the whole song, but just before I do, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel, which is Andy Hillier, give me a like on the video, press the notifications. I love to hear from you, so please leave me some comments in the comment section. If you just want to say hi. Let me know where in the world you're from. Let me know what songs I should do next. And if you love what I'm doing, you want to support me, support the channel, but you also want to print the tabs off for this. I'll put them on my Patreon page. I'll leave a link to that in the description. My guitar is in drop D tuning, which means the top string is tuned down a tone or two semitones to D. The rest of the strings are normal. Okay, so the intro sounds like this. So to play that, we're going to start hitting the top two strings. We're then going to play a D power chord. So first finger on G2 and either your second finger or your third finger on B3. And we're going to hit that with an upstroke. So you got. We're then going to play D3 and pull off to the open D. We're then going to play an extra D. So after the pull off. And then another D3. So from the beginning slowly. Then D2, pulling off to D. So from the beginning. Then open A, hammers onto A2, hammer onto A3, and then play the open D string. So the first bar slowly. Bit faster. Up speed. Into bar 2, and we're going to hit the top string, then that D chord. D3 pulling off to D. So, and then we're going to play G2, and then we get this little run that goes, which is G3, pull off to G2, and then pull off to the open G. And that's quite quick. And then G2 pulling off to G. So it goes. Then D3 pulls off to D2. Then A3 on the end. So that little lick goes. So bar 2 slowly goes. Bit faster. Up speed. So the whole of that line slowly goes. Up speed. And that repeats round in the intro. And then we go on to the verse, where we get this. So for that, we've got the D chord again. Going to hit it with a down and an up. It's on the offbeat of 1, so it's 1. And then A3 3 times. A little bit of a bend out of tune on the last one. Then 2 more D chords. And then we get this little run that goes. Which is D5, D3, open D, D3, D5, D3, then A3. So slowly it's a bit faster. Up speed. Okay, so that verse line goes like this. Rest. And that just keeps repeating until we get to the bridge where you get this. So for that, we're going to play B6, I'm going to use my second finger, and G7, I'm going to use my third finger. 2 hits on that. And then we're going to go to B5 with the G7. So I'm using my first finger, and we're going to hit that twice. So you got. And then lay a finger flat across B5 and G5, 2 hits on that. Then B3 with G4. So slowly that's. Then we've got. So B6 and G7, B5 and G7, then B3 and G4. So it goes. So the first 2 bars of that bridge go. And up speed. Into the next bar, bar 7, and we're going to go. Just lay a finger across fret 3 on the D, G and the B strings. You hit it, then you hit it again, slide up to fret 5. So it's 2, 3, then 2 upstrokes on the 5th fret, again on the B, G and D strings. And then B6 with G7 and D7. That lasts for a bar. So bars 7 and 8 go. So the whole of the bridge goes. That then goes straight onto the chorus, which is basically the same as the intro, but we're just going to change the first note in each of the bars. So you get this. Or something like that. I made a mistake on the end, the last bar is. Okay, we all make mistakes. So the chorus, the first bar is the same as the first bar of the intro, so you should be alright with that. Into the next bar, we're going to play A3, then D, then D3 pulls off to D, then G2, and then does that same lick that we did in the intro. Okay, so that bar. The next bar, bar 11, is the same as the first bar, but we've changed the first note to A1. And then the last bar, bar 12, E5 twice, then G2, then we do that same lick that we did before in bar 10. So the whole line slowly of that chorus goes. And up to speed. Then it goes back to the verse, bridge, and then chorus. And then we get a middle 8. We've got 2 lines of the middle 8. This is kind of like where there's a kind of harmonica solo or something like that over the top. The first line of it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, rest. Okay, so it starts with B6 with G7 and D7 on the offbeat, then go to B5 with G7 and D7. And those first 2 chords, it does that in each sort of like bar sort of then on, so we get used to that. Then B3 with G4 and D5. It holds for 2 beats and then the whole of the next bar, so it goes rest. 1, 2, 3, 4. It then does that phrase again. But you'll notice that in bar 16 there's only 2 beats. That's why it's got 2/4 in the music. So it's just 2 beats in that bar. Before it then does the first 2 beats again. then plays A3, then A5. So bar 17 goes rest. Does the 2 chords again. Then we've got this lick, which is D7, G5, hammers onto G7, then B6, then G5, hammers onto G7, then B8. So that lick goes. Okay, so if we put bars 17 and 18 together, we've got. It then starts again with those 2 chords. We then go, which is just A3 with the D chord, A3 and then D chord. Then 2 chords again. Then just a D5. Bend it up a semitone, bit of vibrato. Make some noise. Okay, so the whole of that line goes 1, 2, 3, 4, rest. 1, 2, 3, 4, rest. 1, 2, rest. On to the next line. This is the last line we need to learn. Starts the same idea. We've got the 2 chords, A3 and A5. 2 chords again. Same lick that we had before. 2 chords. A3, D, A3, D. Then into this next bar, bar 24, we do the first 2 chords again. Then we're going to play D3, G3 and B3. And then there's a cool little lick on the end that goes, which is B3 and G3. I'd use my 3rd and 4th fingers for that. Slide up 2 frets to fret 5. Then use your 1st finger to play E3. We then go to G7, and then E5 and B6. Hit it with an upstroke because you can't really hear the B6 so much. It's mainly the E5. So that little lick goes. So the whole line slowly goes rest. It then goes to the chorus till the end of the song. Well, I do hope you've enjoyed that little guitar lesson. If you have, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel, which is Andy Hillier, it really does help me out, as does giving me a like on the video. Press the notifications. I do read every comment, so please leave me some comments in the comment section. If you just want to say hi, say hi. Let me know where in the world you're from. Let me know what songs I should do next. And if you love what I'm doing, you want to support me, support the channel, and you want to print the tabs off for this and loads of other songs, then you can support me on my Patreon page. I'll leave a link to that in the description. Well, thanks for watching this. I do really appreciate it. I've been Andy Hillier, and I'll see you next time.